Hello, everybody, and welcome back to AIdol. So, last time, the concert, predictably, was a disaster. Aiko malfunctioned on stage. That's not good. Oh god, what was her name? Misaki ran off with the tablet, and Hana went after her, etc. So, we're still dealing with that. Well, that was a huge waste of time. Yuko sighs and exhales a mouthful of smoke into the air. Hideki watches the smoke coil through the sunset sky, his arms folded. It's warm outside, but not unpleasantly so. Rather, it's a soft, subtle warmness that makes Hideki's cheeks glow. But maybe that's because he's alone with Yuko. Hideki always flushes whenever he's alone with Yuko. He can't help himself. I'm so pissed off. Yuko exhales yet more smoke. I didn't even get to sing a single song. God damn. I just started. Can I not flub my words? It's quiet outside the convention center, save for the sound of the Aiko banners fluttering in the breeze. There are no more fans. They've already gone home. They went home 3 hours ago, when the concert was suddenly, without any kind of fanfare or forewarning, cancelled. The official excuse was that the power outage had scrambled Aiko's files. Hideki doesn't understand the finer points, but he's more inclined to believe she had some sort of breakdown. So were the rest of the fans. That's so typical of Aiko, trying to upstage me on my big day. I don't think she did it on purpose. I know she didn't, but that makes it even worse. How can I be pissed at her when she looked so pitiful? Yuko drops the cigarette butt to the ground and grinds it beneath her heel. I was meant to sing too. I wanted to sing. That's the whole reason I agreed to turn up. You didn't want to help the PR team? God, no. I mean, look at me. I'm an upcoming idol, not a pack mule. These hands... She holds her hands up for show. Her fingers are long and slender, tipped with perfectly manicured nails painted blue. One of them has chipped. Weren't created so I could set up stalls or arrange merch or haul boxes around. They were made to hold up a microphone, right? And the hearts of my audience. Hideki is half tempted to tell Yuko she's already captured his heart, but the moment soon passes. I didn't even get to wear that cute dress you picked up for me on the stage. I only got to wear it for a few hours at that stupid handshaking event. Everyone who went there only came to see Ray anyway. It was a total waste. I don't know about that. I think you looked nice. I did, didn't I? Yuko muses, leaning back against one of the columns around the back of the Kokusai Center. When I tried that dress on, I was so elated. I thought I was finally going to get to perform on a stage. It was like the happiest day of my life. Isn't that meant to be your wedding day? Please. Yuko rolls her eyes. I'm an idol. I'm not allowed to date, much less get married. Get your head screwed on straight, Hideki. So you're making do with the best you have? Well, to be honest, Yuko digs around in her bag for another carton of cigarettes. When did she get those anyway? And unearths her fourth, is it? Hideki doesn't know how many Yukos smoked during the last 20 minutes. Probably a lot. Far too many. Especially for an idol. Hideki knows he should scold her, but he doesn't have the heart. He feels just as stressed as she does. I don't mind the whole not dating thing. You don't? Well, I do, but I can put up with it if I can be an idol. I've wanted to be an idol since, forever. Ever since I saw the red and white song battle on New Year's when I was a kid. The crowds were always huge, and they cheered so much after each performance. It was kind of tacky, a little too gaudy, a little too flashy, a little too loud, but I always thought it was incredible. I loved how fired up the crowd got. Everyone seemed so happy. Even the performers seemed happy. Since then, I decided I want to make people happy too. I want to stand on a stage in front of thousands of people and sing. Yuko tries to light the end of her cigarette. Fumbles. She tries again, successfully this time. A small orange flame, no bigger than a pinhead, catches the end of her cigarette. Within seconds, it starts to smoke. Yuko inhales deeply, tilting her head back. I was so excited when I heard about this concert. I was only going to sing a few songs, but then... Even if it was only a few songs, it was a start. It was something. And then it gets cancelled and I don't even get to sing. Where's the humanity? Yuko exhales. The wisps of smoke coil through the air. They're pretty. Hideki would find himself drawn to them if he weren't so taken with Yuko's face. Don't worry, Yuko. I'll always stand by you. You will? Yeah. You didn't get to perform, but I know what you're capable of. You're much, much better than others give you credit for. You're even better than Aiko. Aiko? Really? But don't you have an Aiko phone strap, Hideki? Well, I do, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just a placeholder. What do you mean? I was using it, to take up space. Until you become so popular, I can replace it with a phone strap of you. Yuko merch, huh? It seems unlikely, but... Thanks, Hideki. I feel a lot better. Anytime. It's what I'm here for. Supporting people is, quite literally, Hideki's job, but it's different when he's with Yuko. It's always been different with Yuko. Hey, Yuko. Hideki? Yuko takes the cigarette from her lips. Her head is tilted to one side. Her eyes are large and imploring. Is she waiting for something? Yuko, You what? Yuko smiles coquettishly. I can't stand men who keep me waiting, Hideki. She prods the tip of Hideki's nose. They're so close, Hideki can even smell her perfume. He shivers. Yuko, Excellent timing. Hey, lovebirds, break time's over. And just like that, the mood is ruined. Hideki coughs and backs away from Yuko. His face bright red, he adjusts his tie, brushes his hair behind his ears, and stands up straight. Sir, yes sir, sorry sir. Ryoichi snorts. Oh, cut it out. I'm not a drill sergeant. I won't ask you to drop and give me 20. He wouldn't be able to manage 2, let alone 20. Probably. Anyway, we need you two back inside ASAP. We're still cleaning up. Still? It takes a while. We brought a lot of stuff over. The merch isn't all packed away. So I get to haul more cardboard boxes with my fair maidenly hands. Wonderful. They won't be fair and maidenly after today's finished. Not if you've been working hard enough. I hope I get paid more for this. Don't worry, I'll see to it that you get amply rewarded, milady. Heh, good. We really do need the help, though. We're one person down. Kenji had to leave early. He got a text from Misaki, finally, after like 2 hours of complete radio silence. He just wants an excuse to get out of work. I think it might be a bit more serious than that, Yuko, you bad girl. Ryoichi glances at Yuko, or to be more precise, the cigarette still pinched between her thumb and forefinger. You're not meant to smoke, you know. I know. Yuko means she's very sorry and it was just a moment of weakness. You'll put it out, won't you? I don't see why I should. I'm pissed. But you're a trainee idol. You're not allowed to smoke. Hey, don't sweat it. I'm not going to tell tales. What? Really? We've all had a stressful day. I could use a pick-me-up myself right about now. What do you have to be stressed about? Well, you see, his boyfriend's fiancé is onto him. Many things. Being duped by a teenage girl is one of them. Oh, that too. Ryoichi sighs. I didn't even think about that. Like, oh, she did take the tablet and run, huh? Oh man. The president is not going to be happy about this. I screwed up big time. I have no idea what you're talking about. Good. I hope it stays that way. So, what do you say? Lend me a cigarette? Then you'll be complicit in a crime. I better keep my big mouth shut then, huh? Yuko seems to ponder for a few moments, her fingers hovering over her bag, before, with a small shrug, she finally gives in. At least Ryoichi was the one who saw it. If it was Kenji, or worse, the super serious Sayuri, they'd definitely report her gross misconduct to the higher-ups. Here, don't smoke it all at once. Yuko hands a single cigarette over to Ryoichi. He bows his head in thanks. Thank you very much, honey. Oh, shut up. It's late in the evening and the sun is beginning to set. The sidewalk is dyed with a soft orange glow, and the streets are relatively devoid of pedestrians. It's easy for Kenji to pick out Misaki. She's sitting on a bench, her head bowed. When Misaki wants some alone time to think, she often comes here. It's the same place she used to wait for Kenji when they went on dates together. Oh, how times change. If only they were waiting to go on a date now. Kenji! Misaki stands when she sees him approaching. Misaki. Let me guess, you don't have the tablet. That's what he wants to say, but he can't. There are more important things to worry about now. Misaki. Where the hell have you been? Well, after the concert, everything was so intense. I needed some fresh air. So you ran away? Misaki winces at the tone of his voice. So does Kenji. He didn't mean to sound so stern or authoritarian, it just slipped out. I'm sorry, Misaki. I was worried about you. You were? Yeah. I mean, you are my fiancé. Oh, Kenji. Misaki's eyes soften. Her voice trails away, lost to the balmy air. Misaki, we should get going. I don't want to have this conversation outside. The old Misaki would bow her head and agree. She would apologize for being a nuisance, and she would follow behind Kenji like a toy on a string. But this isn't the old Misaki. The new Misaki raises her head, meeting Kenji's gaze with her own, and says one simple word. No. But it's enough to stagger Kenji completely. He didn't expect that. He didn't expect that at all. In all the time they've been engaged, he's never heard Misaki say no. Hey, Misaki, this is no time for joking around. I'm stressed enough as it is. I don't want to air our dirty laundry in public. We can't talk out here, so it would be better if you came back home and... No, Kenji, I'm not going. So you want to stay on the street? Is that it? That isn't it at all, but you called it home, and I can't go back to that place. That place. It isn't my home anymore. So, you've decided you don't want to come back with me? Misaki shakes her head. Then where are you going to go? I asked Sayuri. She said she'd take me in for a little bit. Kenji grits his teeth together. Sayuri. Of course. Why does she always have to meddle in his affairs? If Sayuri hadn't stuck her nose into their private business, none of this would have happened. Okay, but this is probably for the best, right? I mean, this whole, like, interpersonal situation, not any of the stuff that happened with Aiko. Like, you have very clearly established at this point that you don't love Misaki, and you probably never will? It seems like Kenji is gay, so he's not ever gonna actually love her. So it's for the best if they split up. If they break up, you know? But he's just deflecting. This isn't Sayuri's fault. Also, yeah, it's your fault. You're the one who cheated, dude. Not really. So, are you going to move your things? I already went back earlier. I have some of my clothes in here. Misaki gestures to the bag lying at her feet. I'm not sure if I'll go back for more, but right now, I don't think I want to. I can't face it, so... Misaki extends her hand and unfurls her fingers. Her house key lies on her palm. Take it. I don't need it. Don't you think you're being a little hasty? I don't think so. This has been coming for a while. I just never had the courage. I wanted to try and ignore our problems, but I couldn't do it. It hurt too much. But what about our engagement? What's going to happen? The engagement ring around Misaki's finger catches in the light. It shimmers. I don't know. I need some time to think about it. Some time alone. Time without Kenji. Alright, fine. I see how it is, and I won't try and stop you. You're an adult. You can do what you want. Thank you, Kenji. Thank you for understanding. Kenji winces. Just don't do that. What? Don't thank me. I don't deserve it. How can Misaki thank him even now, after everything that's happened? Thank you for ignoring me. Thank you for cheating on me. Thank you for breaking my heart. But Misaki brushes these concerns aside with a few simple words. Don't be silly, Kenji. I don't say things I don't mean. And I'm thanking you because I want to. But why? For not blaming me. For not hating me. For not making this harder than it has to be. And thank you for being such a good friend. He has not. He has not been a good friend. I eat my dinner in record time. I stand by the sink, washing up my plates and bowls, while my mom's still picking at her white rice. She looks at me curiously, frowning. What's wrong, honey? Were you really that hungry? Well... It was actually the opposite. My stomach churns, full to the brim with rice and seaweed. I feel sick. Do you want another helping? I set a dish aside for Dad, but he won't mind if you help yourself, especially not if you take some of his seaweed. Mom giggles. You know what he's like with his seaweed. He's such a baby. Really, it's fine. I don't want more food. But seaweed's your favorite, isn't it? It is, but... The lyric tablet weighs on my conscience. I hope I didn't do the wrong thing. What if Misaki gets in trouble? What if I get in trouble? I told my friends I'd talk to them when I got back, so they'll probably be waiting for me. Oh, honey, you made friends? Really? I know Mom means well, but I wish she didn't sound so surprised. Yeah, at the convention. There were some really nice people there. That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. So tell me, what were their names, blood types, star signs? Did they also like Aiko? Any cute guys? Or better yet, any cute girls? Mom, please! I'm just curious, Hana. I've never heard you talk about your friends before. I want to know. I sigh. I'm glad I have such a supportive mother, but she can be a pain to deal with sometimes. But I guess indulging her won't hurt. Ooh, who do we want to say is the cutest? Ooh, if we're talking cute, specifically, I'm between Yasu and Sadako. She said cute girls were better, so we'll say Sadako. I did meet an interesting girl, but cute might not be the right word. Oh, a girl, is it? Do tell, I'm interested. You're always interested. If you love gossip so much, read more of your trashy magazines. Oh, Hana, I love you much more than I love those magazines. Well, I should hope so. I want to know how your life is, and who your new friends are, and what fun experiences you've had. As your mother, I'm dying to know. Please don't die. It would be inconvenient. And messy. Then tell me, who is this cute girl? Alright, alright. I hold my hands up before me, conceding defeat. Her name is Sadako, and I don't think girl is the right word. She's a woman, really, a lot older than me. An age gap, How scandalous. Choco, you cannot be saying this. Don't get ahead of yourself. I doubt she sees me as anything other than a cute little kid, and I'm not interested in her either. I just like her fashion sense. Yeah, do not encourage your teenage daughter to romantically pursue an older woman. She's a Lolita. You know, the kind who wear the frilly skirts? I think I do know. I've seen a few photos before. So she looks like a doll? That's right. An expensive porcelain doll. But she doesn't act like it. She's energetic and self-confident, and she talks a lot. Like, a lot. I guess she's kind of difficult to deal with, but her heart's in the right place. I have a little bit of a bias towards Sadako, because, well, A, I love Gothic Lolita, but also B, she looks really similar to one of my OCs. It's not that I think she's attractive, it's more that I admire her. I wish I could be confident like she is. Oh, honey. Mom's eyes soften. Her smile is even more soothing than a mug of hot cocoa on a cold winter's night. You'll get there in the end, and even if you don't, that's alright. Everybody's different. I'll love you no matter what. You're still my cute little flower. Thanks, Mom. I sniffle. How did a stupid conversation about cute girls of all things get so emotional? I'm being ridiculous. Anyway, I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. Well, don't let me keep you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, honey. I will. I exit the kitchen and scramble up the stairs. I take them two at a time, my heart pounding with each and every step. I know what I'll be doing for the rest of the evening. I'll be trying to hack into an expensive piece of lyric software and extract a series of top-secret files to save Aiko. I'm doing this for her, so you better appreciate it, you dowdy granny idol. But the dowdiness... I don't know this word. The dowdiness is part of Aiko's charm. I don't know that word. Hang on. Okay, so I checked. I am pronouncing it right, and apparently it just means, like, not fashionable. She's definitely charmed me. When I get into my room, the first thing I do is check my phone. I have a few messages on Paku Paku from the convention attendees. Most of them are from Yasu, but I ignore them. It's cruel of me, I know, but I have business to attend to. Is Aiko still there? I hope I'm not too late. I saw your concert. It looked like you had a nasty fall, and then you couldn't get yourself back up again. The concert was canceled, but you probably know that. I wanted to make sure you were all right. I wait, and I wait, and I wait. Aiko's response isn't as quick as usual, and I find myself panicking when... Thank you for your concern. I appreciate it. My files are degenerating at a rapid pace. Though the tech team were able to perform some quick fixes after the concert, it is not enough for a full recovery. They were worried about my well-being and deemed it dangerous to continue the concert in my unstable state. Were you able to find any clues about my original programmer? If you were, I would be very grateful. I smiled to myself. Aiko's messages are formal as always, and a little too long. Somebody needs to teach this girl how to condense her thoughts and feelings. It's ridiculous that a virtual idol, one of the most modern creations known to man, should speak in a manner so reminiscent of an old lady. The two images are diametrically opposed. Scat moe, baby! But Aiko wouldn't be Aiko without her awkward typing habits. I managed to take a tablet from a Lyric employee at the event. I think it has all your files stored on there, including some information about your programmer. Really? You were able to do that for me? Thank you so much. Well, don't get too excited. I'm still not sure. I haven't checked yet. Then check, right now. If you have the time, I mean. It would be most appreciated. Again, thank you for your continued cooperation. I smile to myself and shake my head. Aiko, you are so transparent. But her enthusiasm is catching. I feel more fired up about this mission than ever before. We can do it. If Aiko and I join forces, we'll be unstoppable. What do you want me to do with the tablet? Should I plug it into my laptop? Your phone. I can access the files remotely through the use of Paku Paku. Wait, you can do that? How easy is it for virtual idols to hack into other pieces of tech? It is relatively simple for me. If you plug the tablet in, I should be able to see all the files you can. Right. I don't really get it, but whatever. Does that mean you can see my web history too? And all my chat logs and all my contacts? I can, but I wouldn't invade your privacy like that. I respect you too much. We are friends, are we not? That goes without saying. Of course we're friends. That goes without saying. We have certainly been through enough trials and tribulations together. Yeah, I just hope this is the last of them. I open my bag and search for the tablet. I realize belatedly that I don't have a cable for the tablet, but it should be fine. I've amassed quite a fine collection of wires and cords over the years, all wrapped up in my drawer, and one of them probably fits. I experiment with reams upon reams of cables until I finally find one that works. With the tablet and phone connected, I turn the tablet on and glance back at Paku Paku. I connected the tablet and turned it on. Can you access everything? This is wonderful. Thank you, Miss Hana. I have complete control over all these files. Come to think of it, although I am a virtual idol, I have never witnessed the code that creates me before. The tech team are always very careful to ensure I do not know more than I need to. This is quite an experience. I flick through the tablet idly. I don't understand most of the files I can access, and several of them are locked behind passwords. Can you even access the files that require security codes? I can access all these files with ease. Just because I speak like an old woman, it does not mean I am technologically stunted. I probably have more knowledge than you do, Miss Hana. Oh, are you actually trying to show off? I am more than a pretty face. Well, I can see that. There are 1 or 2 files in here that have been corrupted in my primary storage system. Requesting a file transfer should fix 1 or 2 issues, though I doubt it will be that easy. Will it take a while? These files are quite large. The transfer will probably take a couple of hours. Please, for my own safety, do not disconnect the tablet during this time, and do not let it shut down either. It could have a negative impact on my well-being. Wasn't planning on it. I've heard the warnings enough times. And, Miss Hana, would you mind staying awake until all the files have transferred? I might need you to help me if I should encounter any problems. Sure thing. Maybe I should brew myself some coffee so I can stay awake. Thank you, Miss Hana. It would be most appreciated. Huh. Aiko would appreciate my company, would she? Now that's strange. This whole time I thought I was the one who needed her. But right now, she's the one who needs me. A few hours pass. The sky outside my window darkens, ushering in the twinkling stars and the full moon. I lie on my bed, laptop balanced on my tummy and earbuds tucked securely into my ears. The time drifts by hazily. I alternate my attention between Paku Paku, trying to keep Aiko company, and searching through the net. Like usual, I end up on the AIdol boards. Everybody's gossiping about Aiko's malfunction during the AIdol fest. It's everywhere. I don't want to read their cruel words, but curiosity compels me onwards. I can't help myself. Did Aiko really malfunction? They said it was a power outage, but I have a few doubts. Of course the PR team would lie to cover it up. Everybody knows what happened to Yukari. Well, I guess we can kiss Aiko's career goodbye. Oh no! I really liked Aiko. She was my cute waifu. Huh? I go online for a hot minute and find out Aiko malfunctioned? My poor angel. Why did this have to happen to Aiko? She's too precious. I don't mind killing off my own characters, but when it happens to other people's... I thought robot waifus were the best because they can't die. Let's hold a candlelight vigil in her honor. Rest in peace. You shall be missed. Can you stop acting like she's dead already? Her career's definitely over, even if she isn't. Maybe she'll recover? Why do you even care? The best girl is clearly Vespa, lol. Aiko might have been the best waifu, but she's obviously getting old now. We need fresh blood. I prefer older women myself. They have more fire to them. I'm sure you do, MILF Lover 69. I see you posting everywhere with that lewd anime avatar. Can't you GTFO? Kids use this site. I never thought I'd say this, but I have to agree with Hellgirl. Oh, come off it. I know you all love me, really. Ugh, you're impossible. No, what happened to Aiko is the really impossible thing here. This thread, of all threads, shouldn't be derailed. It's too important. How can I study for my exams after this? Oh no, stay strong, everyone. And what good will that do exactly? I was only trying to help. It isn't going to help though, is it? You're all wasting your time. You're... Oh man. Whom's the dove? So true, meat dimension. Can you all knock it off? Why do these threads always go to hell so quickly, lol? Laughs in 666, Hellgirl 666. I am so done with this forum. Let's just keep hoping for the best, everyone. I believe in Aiko. You're all delusional. Time to join Team Vespa, BRB. Vespa is so basic, though. You're an Aiko fan and you think Vespa is basic? I don't know why Aiko was ever that popular to begin with, TBH. She's not that good. Sick burn. Reading these threads is a huge pain. How can people be so ignorant? They're talking like Aiko's dead already. It's almost like they want her to suffer, just so they have something interesting to gossip about. They've been gossiping a good deal already. I've never seen the forums so alive. The topic, Aiko malfunctions at Idol Fest, was only created 5 hours ago, but it has more than 70 pages of replies. God damn! Disgusting. People are disgusting. I won't let them laugh at Aiko. I won't let them trample on her reputation. I won't let them turn her misfortune into a mockery. I'll save her. I have to. Oh. Paku Paku lets out a cheery beep. I have a new message. I managed to transfer the most pertinent files. I am in much better physical condition, but there is still a fundamental flaw with my programming. Did you find anything interesting? Did you find anything interesting? It appears certain files have been selectively doctored or altered during the last 9 months. Any information that could lead back to my programmer has been wiped. This is probably the cause of my corrupted files. So there weren't any clues? I did find one thing. A single character embedded in a set of highly important files, buried very deep down in my framework. Ah. My breath catches in my throat. A single character squirreled away from prying eyes. Was this some kind of safety precaution? Did Aiko's programmer insert this character into one of her key files himself in case Aiko ever needed a way to contact him? Or else, could this be the calling card of the person who tampered with Aiko's files in the first place? Either way, this could be it. The breakthrough we were looking for. What was it, Aiko? It says, you. Oh. Interesting. Oh, this is kind of short, but this does seem to be a good place to wrap it up for this one. So, clearly we have quite a bit more to go. At least one more day, probably a little bit more. Well, I will see you guys next time.